Welcome to Silage Academy. Now today we'll be talking about multiplication and division of algebraic expressions. So if you've not gotten the basics of algebra, I will advise you to go back to our previous video, which is linked on this video. Just click on that link or click on that card, go back to the previous video, get a basic understanding of algebra if you want to really understand this class. Okay, now let's dive into it. So we are talking about multiplication and division of algebra. Here are some examples that we need to try. Remember, algebra is the product, that is the product of alphabet and letters. Okay, so in this we've talked about how to add algebra and to subtract. So let's talk about multiplying and dividing algebra. So look at these examples. We have to simplify this as far as possible. So we have 3a times 2. What does this simply mean? If we have to break it down, breaking this down, you have 3 times 2 times a. So these are the numbers first, then the alphabet. So putting this all together, you have 3 times 2 will give you 6. 6 times a will give you 6a. That is it. Very simple. The next one, you can pause the video and try this by yourself on your own, right? Okay, so for this second one, you have 2b times 3. So breaking this down, you have 2 times 3 times b, which is equal to 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 times b is 6b. Same with the first one. Now here we have something different, right? You can also pause this and try. Okay, try it on your own. Here you have 4c times 5c. So let's put the like terms together, like the numbers first, then the alphabets follows. So you have 4 times 5 times c times c. So in this case, 4 times 5 will give you 20. So you have your 20. Then c times c. What will c times c give you? So this one is very simple. Remember, alphabet plus alphabet is different from alphabet times alphabet. What do I mean? So when you have a plus a plus a is 2a, right? But when you have a times a, this is equal to a squared. Take note of this. All right, so we are going to apply this here. So let's apply this on this question. So we say 4 times 5 give us 20, then c times c will give us what? You know the answer. So that will give us c squared. All right, we move to the next one. Here we have a negative sign. This is negative 3. So breaking it down, we have minus 3 times 7 times d. So this is equal to minus 3 times 7. Remember, okay, I think I have to give you this rule. When you come over here, let me give you this rule. Here you have this. So these are rules that will guide you when it comes to multiplication of algebraic terms. So you have plus, when plus multiply a plus sign, it will give you plus. When minus multiply a minus sign, it will still give you plus. When plus multiplies a minus sign, it will give you minus. When minus also multiplies a plus sign, it will give you minus. Take note of this and do well to apply it when solving any question. Okay, you can apply it anywhere in maths. This is a normal maths rule. Okay, so let's move. So in this case, minus 3 is multiplying plus 7. Remember, in algebra, if the sign is not written, also that number is carrying a positive sign. So minus 3 is multiplying 7. And what did we say when a minus sign is multiplying a plus sign? You have minus times plus. That will give you minus. So our answer here, 3 times 7 is 21. Since we are doing minus times plus, we have minus 21, then d. That's your answer. So here there's a division sign here. what do we have? We have 15. If you have to write this, 15a, write it in this form, divided by 3a. So this is normal. Your a, we cancel a. 15 divided by 3. 3 here, 1. 3 and 15 will give you 5. So your final answer here is 5. Do we understand? Good. So let's take it up a little bit. Here are more questions on the division. Okay, so you have 7xyz divided by 35xyz. So your z, the familiar terms here we cancel. Z we cancel z, y we cancel y, x we cancel x. Then 7 and 7 will give us 1. 7 and 35 will give us 5. So this is equal to 1 over 5. Then looking at this the last one here, we have 77xy divided by 11xy. So looking at this, the y we cancel out, then there's no x, so the x stands. 11 here, 1. 11 in 77 will give you 7. Are we together? So you have 7 x. Please don't mistake the, even if you write it 7 over 1, 7 divided by 1 is still 1. Are you getting this now? So it's more like having one person sharing 7 oranges. So when one person shares 7 orange, it will get all 7. So that's why 7 divided by 1 is 7. It's not the same with 1 over 5. So here it is 5 people sharing 1 orange, right? So this orange is going to be splitted and they may get, very little portion of it. So that's basically what this concept is saying. Okay, so let's take it up a little bit. So you can also try this one out. Just try them out. Pause the video, try it out. Now let's go. So we have 4 times minus 5g. Let's also apply this. I want us to apply this very well here. Let's apply this. When you say 4, this 4 here is carrying a positive sign and the 5 is carrying a negative sign. So you say 4, we have plus times minus here. Plus times minus will give us minus. So plus times minus 5 will give us minus 20. So we have minus 20 here. So minus 20g. Right? I don't need to break it down further. With what we have here, you'll be able to understand it. So let's go. Here we have a minus sign, and we also have another minus sign here. So with a minus times minus will give us plus. So minus 2. So you have minus 2 times minus 8 times k. So this will give us minus 2 times 8 will give us plus 16. So we have 16. 16 times k will give us 16k. Are we good? So let's move. Here we also have that's minus 36 pq divided by 6q. So let's see what can cancel. We have q here, we have q here. So q can go. Q cancel q. Q will cancel out. Then 6 in 36. So 6 here will give us 1. 6 in 36 will also give us 6. Remember, we have a minus sign here. So we now have minus 6 and our p stands as well. So we have minus 6p. Okay. Now, in this case, the last question we'll be solving here. Now you can try this. You can try this and, okay, let me solve it first. So you have minus 5 times minus 5c, or let me know you see, minus 5f times minus 6f. How are we going to solve this? Minus times minus sign. There are 2 minus signs here, right? So minus times minus, according to what I gave here, will give us plus. So minus times minus will give us plus. 5 times 6 will give us 30. So we have minus 5 times minus 6 times f times f. So this will give us minus 5 times minus 6 will give us 30 plus 30, 30f. f times s will give us f square, so f square. So this is our final answer. So you can try this and drop your answer in the comment section. Okay, so this is the last one you can go home with. You have minus 3d times 7d. That's one. You can also try minus 4 times 6a. Then you can try this 100 bc divided by 5b. So try this and drop your answer in the comment section. Please remember to always like, comment, and share this video to anybody whom you think this video might be of help. Okay, and make sure you subscribe, please, because that's the only way you can help us grow this channel. Thank you very much. I would love to see you in the next video. Bye.